Not everyone is born to live an ordinary life. Some souls are planted with a greater mission from the very beginning. You might not realize it yet, but you are one of the few who were chosen, not just to survive, but to transform the world. If you have ever felt like you don't belong, if you often ask yourself, why does my life feel so different from others? Or if you carry a weight you cannot explain, that is not a coincidence. It is the calling of your soul. You did not come here to simply fit in. You came to shift the course of humanity. Your path will never be easy because your journey is not an average one. And today, through this message, you are reminded of that because you are meant to change the world. Look around you. The world is noisy, full of illusions and losing direction. People are chasing validation, running after achievements just to impress others, and forgetting the most important thing, the soul. But you've never truly felt at home with all that. You are too deep to pretend to be shallow, too awake to enjoy things without meaning. You often wonder, why is the world like this? Why do people live like robots? Why can't I be like them? The answer is simple. Because you were never meant to be like them. You were not here to blend in. You are here to stand out, to awaken, and to shake the old system that has lulled humanity into forgetting who they truly are. And souls like yours are rare. A soul that cannot stay silent in the face of injustice. A soul that feels deeply when someone is treated unfairly. A soul that can read energy and carry the pain of others, not because you are weak, but because you are a healer. But don't misunderstand. Being a healer doesn't mean you will always be okay. In fact, you will feel pain more deeply than others, so that you can truly understand what healing means. You are the alarm for the world. Your very existence disrupts the broken system. That is why you are often rejected, misunderstood, or even left behind. Not because you are wrong, but because your light is too bright for a world still comfortable in darkness. And one thing you must remember, if the world isn't ready for your truth, that doesn't mean you should stay silent. It means you are on the right path. Do not shrink yourself just because others cannot match your frequency. You are not here to be liked by everyone. You are here to carry the torch even if you must walk alone. And believe me, in your silence, in the stillness you bring, the world is already shifting because of you. I know you have asked yourself, why is my life so much harder than others? Why do I keep losing people I trust? Why do I feel abandoned, hurt, and misunderstood? Those questions are not a sign of weakness. They are the voice of your soul being shaped. Because great souls are not formed through comfort, but through wounds healed and tears understood. If you look back at your hardest times, you will realize those were the very moments that shaped who you are today. When you were hurt, you learned boundaries. When you were abandoned, you learned to stand alone. When you failed, you learned perseverance and surrender. And when you felt alone, the universe was guiding you back to yourself. Your wounds are not meant to destroy you, but to awaken the power that has always been inside of you. The bigger the mission, the deeper the training. That's why you are tested in the places that hurt the most. Because from there, you will find courage, wisdom, and intuition that no book could ever teach. And most importantly, you will become a safe haven for other souls who are struggling, just as you once did. So don't be ashamed of your scars. Don't hide the parts of your life that make you feel fragile, because from those very cracks, your light shines the brightest. Remember, the deepest wounds often belong to those who love the most sincerely, and that is you. Not everyone will understand the path you walk. Even those closest to you may never fully understand why you are different, why you refuse to follow the crowd, why you are too honest, too deep, or think too much. And yes, it hurts to want to be understood, yet the world keeps telling you to stay quiet and follow along. Sometimes you even felt like you don't belonged in this world at all, like you were born at the wrong time, in the wrong place, surrounded by people who don't see you for who you are. But hear this, you are not in the wrong place. You are simply ahead of your time. And pioneers, leaders of change, often have to walk alone, at least at first. Your path may be lonely, but it is never meaningless. Every struggle, every unseen tear, every brave choice you've made despite the risks, it is all building something greater than yourself. You may not see the results right away. The world may not applaud you now. But believe me, what you are creating in silence will become a legacy that outlives you. You don't need the spotlight to make an impact. You just need to keep moving. Because every step you take today is clearing a path for someone in the future who is searching for light in the darkness. And when they find you, they will whisper, because of you, I didn't give up. If you ever feel alone in your fight, remember, is not wasted. It is pure. Because a pure soul must first walk through solitude to find its true strength. Many people think they must be extraordinary to change the world, that they need high degrees, billions of dollars, or massive influence. But the truth is, the world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more honest people. People brave enough to be themselves, even if it doesn't fit society's standards. You don't need to wait until you're great. Your greatness is already in the way you've endured all this time, in the way you still care in a world that is going numb, in the way you remain gentle in a world that is growing harsh. You don't realize it, but simply by being yourself, you are giving others permission to do the same. You are freeing countless souls tired of wearing masks. When you speak from the heart, maybe only one person will be touched. But that one person can become the bridge for 1,000 others you may never see. That is the power of authenticity. You become the starting point of a ripple of honesty that will reach the world. Don't underestimate one small step you take. Don't underestimate the courage it takes to say, "This is me, and I won't pretend anymore." That is a revolution. Because in a world busy imitating, being yourself is the most radical act you can do. And it is from there that real change is born. Maybe you've thought, I'm just one person. What difference can I make? But history has shown Chosenones never required the majority. Just one who dares to rise is enough. One awakened soul can move thousands. One honest voice can become the echo that inspires generations. Look at those who changed the world. They were not the richest, the strongest, or the most popular. They were the ones who refused to stay silent when something was wrong. They dared to take the first step, even without guarantees. They lit the light not because the world was already bright, but because they couldn't bear to watch it stay in the dark. And you, too, are the same. So don't wait for recognition. Don't wait for perfection. Don't wait for everyone to believe in you. Just listen to the voice inside your soul. That voice knows your path. That voice knows your mission. And that voice will not be silent until you move. You don't need the world to clap for you. You just need to make the world more awake, more kind, and more alive through your presence. You may not be the celebrated hero, but you are the spark that ignites a revolution of souls. And that small spark is what will change everything. You've been holding back for too long, suppressing your voice, hiding your true self, pretending to be strong in a world that never really listens. But today, the universe doesn't want you to just survive. You are called to rise. This is no longer the time to wait for validation. No longer the time to dim your light. The world is waiting for someone brave, and that someone is you. Forget the standards of others. Forget who supports you and who doubts you. Because this is about your soul's mission. And the only one who truly knows your power is you. You did not come here to follow the crowd. You came to light the way, to be an example, to be the change. And believe me, when you begin to walk with honesty and courage, the universe will open doors you never imagined. Opportunities will appear, meetings will unfold, paths will align, not because you forced them, but because you finally became aligned with who you truly are. So, starting today, don't delay, don't fear, don't shrink yourself just because the world isn't ready. Because the world will never truly be ready until someone like you makes it ready. You are the answer. You are the one we've been waiting for. You are the one who will change the world.